I just think believing and trusting yourself, putting that energy out to the world will listen and you will be surprised about what you're able to achieve. Hey everyone, my name is Magie Hue. I am a DJ and producer and I live out here in Orange County. It started when I was in high school. I watched these guys on YouTube just chopping it up in their bedroom, just on the MPC. Since then, I've always wanted to own my own, and it wasn't until I was older and could actually afford my own MPC. I actually bought mine used on Reverb, and then I got started, and I just love feeling the pads, feeling it bounce, and just like getting into the groove, and there's no other feeling like that. Sometimes I do digital, but I just love feeling it physically. I am Vietnamese, and a lot of Vietnamese people love karaoke, and my dad especially loves music. He would just blast music on Friday mornings, Saturday mornings. Like, he has his own records, and he would just play like Michael Jackson, the Eagles, like just blasting it. And I've always been interested in music since my dad is just a big influence on me. So yeah, it's just a lot of music in the Vietnamese culture. There's not a specific artist that I'm thinking about, but there are these DVDs. Before DVDs, there were cassettes, and there was like Paris by Night, and there was just a bunch of Vietnamese singers on there, and I just love how it brings people together. So music brings people together. I love it. The past 2 years, I've created a vision board, and honestly, I didn't really believe in it, but it doesn't cost anything to try to believe in something. It's literally free. But I have a journal, and I set 5-year goals, 3-year goals, 1-year goals, and even a few months, 3 months to daily, weekly, monthly. And I don't hit all my goals all the time, and that's okay. As long as I hit one, that's better than not having any goal, because it's not at the top of your mind. But also, I just think believing and trusting yourself, putting that energy out to the world will listen, and you will be surprised about what you're able to achieve. It's so important to tune into yourself and let go of all that external noise and do what makes you happy. For me, that's going out to the beach, like trying my best to not be so glued on my phone and really just tap into like your inner child. For me, that's listening to specific songs. It brings you to that specific memory of that feeling, and it gives you that feeling of like, man, I wish I could do this. And then it's like, you know what, you can. And just tapping into that energy makes you think like nothing else in the world matters, but like being able to achieve what younger you really wants. I feel like the hardest part about being a woman is like some men like to mansplain, and you just have to put your feet down, 10 toes down, and even if you don't know, it's okay to not know. Nobody knows everything, and it's okay to just learn and grow along the way, and there's nothing wrong with that. Don't let anybody tell you that you're not enough, that because you're this or you're a girl, that you can't do something. Women are capable of doing anything a man can do. I think a lot about what sounds I would like to listen to, and also what could inspire somebody else to create those samples and just build on that. So leaving space for vocals, leaving space for other instruments and leads. So just thinking about it from that perspective of how you can really just leave space, but also have it enough for another artist to make it their own. Honestly, I really love Nujabes. I just remember listening to him when I was in high school and just being in a daze of those instruments. It's just amazing to hear how much influence it has on my music today. Also, DJ Premier, I love his beats and also how he incorporates, his DJing and his scratches into the music. It's just incorporating different art forms into another art form, and it's just beautiful. So I would say they're one of my 2 biggest influences. I don't know what's in the water, but boom bap, it's like just so timeless, and you like what you like. So you gotta stick to what's true to you. And the great thing about music is like you can always evolve it, take those sounds that you like and make it your own. And the culture out here is just amazing. And I love when, we play a certain song and people get hyped, and it's just the culture out here. I love it. A collaborating with other beat makers is just like hanging out with your friends. So I feel like I'm actually more productive collaborating with somebody, because sometimes when I'm home alone, I just want to sleep, take a nap, eat. But when I'm hanging out with friends, you know, you make a schedule to hang out at a certain time, and then you're just hanging out. It's a two-in-one. You get to be productive and you get to hang out with your friends. I feel like as a kid, you have your sandbox and you just let the creativity take over. Tapping into music helps me have that childlike mentality of just creating for fun. The moment that you try too hard to create something, that's when I don't have the best ideas. It's all about having fun at the end of the day, and don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes I will just bring my Zoom recorder and start sampling random sounds like of nature or just anything that I have, and then I like being able to manipulate it, either making it elongated or reversing it. Even taking like existing sounds like Street Fighter and then like chopping it up, making it faster, pitching it up, pitching it down. It can create different sounds and you can make a beat out of it. Really just myself. I don't try to be anybody else. It's kind of surprising to me too that people really enjoy what I do, but also I think it's a bit of luck, but also just passion. As long as it's what you want to do, don't overthink it, just put it out there and you'll find people that like what you do too. And even if it's 5 people, 100 people, 1,000 people, it doesn't really matter. As long as it's true to you and you're able to connect with those few people or a lot of people about it. It is really scary to step into a very male-dominated space, but also know that you are important too, and you gotta do what you gotta do, and if that's what you want to do, then you just gotta go for it. We only have one life to live, and there are really amazing people out here, as much as it may seem scary, but I promise you that it's worth it, and you'll meet amazing people along the way too.